Okay, the second reading is Romans 8. It's short, 26 and 27. Do you want to read, Sam?
Yeah. A reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Romans. Brothers and sisters, the Spirit comes to the aid of our weakness. For we do not know how to pray as we ought, but the Spirit himself intercedes with the inexpressible groanings, and the one who searches hearts. Know that the intention of the Spirit, because he intercedes for the holy ones, according to God's will. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God. This is just an amazing little couple of verses. The Spirit comes to the aid of our weakness, for we do not know how to pray as we ought. We don't even know how to pray. But the Spirit himself intercedes with inexpressible groanings. That doesn't mean we're going to be talking in tongues. It's just, we're, in a sense, we're groaning. And I was thinking about this while I think about, we're weak. We got, often when I'm praying, what happens? You're distracted, right? Or confused, like I'm not sure what I should ask for or what I should be praying for. Burdened, by the world, there's all these things going on in your life. You're burdened by all the things going on. You can't really put your thoughts or the intentions that you want into prayer. You're kind of like, well, we don't even know how to pray as we ought. We're just kind of stumbling around like a little baby, right? When a little baby, it needs gaga goo goo. It doesn't know. It just, it doesn't have, and that's how we are. But God, the Holy Spirit is there. God is interceding himself for us. How incredible is that? So, we're weak, but we have God. We're temples of the Holy Spirit. God's dwelling within us, and he's interceding for us. And God the Father sees perfectly our heart. And there's nothing hidden from God, right? And the Holy Spirit is interpreting perfectly our hearts to the Father. Isn't that amazing? We'll do the best we can. It's like everything else. We can't do any, God, Jesus said, I am the vine, you are the branches. Without me, you can do nothing. I can't even pray. I don't even know how to pray properly. But that's good. He promised that, we're his children. We're temples of the Holy Spirit. He's the vine and I'm a branch. I don't have to worry about too much. I just have to let God, the Spirit, flow through me, right? And so things work out. And I think that's what you understand is that as you go through, things just happen in your life. Just even like the blog I wrote and the homily and things match up. And it's like the whole world, as you go through your days, I'm just like continually stunned, like, wow, look at everything worked out. Even when they don't appear to work out, they're going to work out. In the way that God has. And it's, a lot of times it's not the way we want it to work out. But our desires are often not the will of God. We want to do the will of God. And so if we have things that we're desiring that aren't the will of God, that's not for our good, right? Our good, we should be desiring things that are going to get us to heaven. Because that's always the will of God, is that we do things that will help us and others get to heaven. And so that's an easy way to say, well, am I doing the will of God? Well, is it getting you closer to heaven? Is it getting other people to heaven? That's a good place to start. Is it in accord with our faith and scriptures? If you want to know, discern, that's not too hard to discern. If I'm doing something that's bringing me down or someone else down to hell, you're on the wrong path, because God, that's never going to be God's will that you do something that's going to bring other people down. But this is part of Romans 8, which is just an amazing book that Paul wrote. And it kind of goes through and looking at this, we're not alone. We have the Holy Spirit helping us. Even to pray. I don't even know how to pray. We don't even know. It's just like, and there's people, this is encouragement for people. People are being persecuted at this time too. And people are still being persecuted. And, as you're going through this life, you're having struggles and problems. And just know that God's there to help you. And even though you may not be able to get everything figured out or things are confused, and people get older and their brain gets kind of jumbled around, God, the Holy Spirit, is helping too, all the way to the end. And so just know that and just do the best you can. And that's really where we got to start, because he's interceding for the holy ones according to God's will. And so he searches our hearts, and he knows our hearts, and he interprets our hearts, even though we don't even know our own hearts as well as, Paul says, I can't even judge myself because I'm not even capable of doing that. He said, I have to leave that to God. So, we're going to judge. And typically what happens, we'll be very lenient on ourselves judging, but very harsh on others. Oh, look at what they did. And then, well, I had reason for this and I had reason for that. People are very lenient on their own judgment, but very harsh in judging others. That's what I typically find. And St. Francis said, it's the year of St. Francis, so he said, be very harsh in judging yourself and lenient on others. Do it the opposite. Because we first have to reform ourselves. Be strict with your own, self. And, be gracious to others.